I speak to investors in London every week who tell me the same thing. I'd love the returns Yorkshire offers, but how can I possibly buy a property 200 miles away that I've never ever seen? Here's the honest answer. Not only can you, but some of the most successful property investors in the country have never set foot in half of the properties that they own. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how it's done, step by step, safely. If you're new here, I'm Kaylee, the Yorkshire Property Sourcer. We help busy professionals in London and the South East invest in Yorkshire, buy to let, completely hands off. And the number one thing that stops people isn't money, it isn't even the rates. It's this belief that you have to physically be there to view it, to manage it, to keep an eye on it. That belief is costing people the best returns in the country. So let me walk you through how remote property investing actually works. First, a mindset shift. You already trust people to manage things you can't see. Your pension is invested in companies you'll never visit. Your ISA holds shares in businesses on the other side of the world. You don't drive to their head office to check they're real. Property is no different. Once you have the right people and the right systems around you, the investors who struggle are the ones trying to do everything for themselves. From 200 miles away, the investors who succeed build a team on the ground and a process that doesn't depend on them being physically present. The distance isn't the problem. Doing it without a system is the problem. Step 1, you research the area properly, not the individual house first. This is the opposite of how most people do it. They fall in love with a property, then try to justify the area backwards. You start with the fundamentals, employment. Who are the big employers and are they growing? Transport, motorway and rail links. Regeneration, is money being invested? Tenant demand, are rents rising and are the voids low? Get the area right and a huge amount of the risk disappears before you've even looked at a single property. And all of this, every bit of it, can be done from your desk in London. The data is all there. Step 2, you build your team on the ground. This is the part that makes remote investing actually work. You need a sourcer who knows the area street by street and views properties so you don't have to. A letting agent who places and manages tenants locally. A solicitor who handles the legal side. A mortgage broker who structures the finance. Once that team's in place, the property could be 200 miles away or 2,000 miles away. It generally doesn't matter. They are your eyes, your hands, and your local knowledge. Your job becomes making decisions based on the information they bring you, not doing the legwork yourself. Step 3, verifying a property without standing in it. This is where people assume that you're flying blind. You're not. You get a full video walkthrough. Every room, the street, the outside. You get an independent survey from a RICS surveyor who does stand in it. You get the land registry title. You get rental comparables proving what it'll actually let for. You check the area's flood risk on the Environment Agency map. You get photographs of everything. By the time you make a decision, you often know more about that property than someone who walked round it for 15 minutes on a Saturday. A buyer's emotional first impression is worth far less than a surveyor's report and verified rental data. Step 4, buying it and running it, all remotely. The purchase itself is already remote. Your solicitor handles the legal work. You sign documents electronically. You've done this with every house you've ever bought. You didn't physically hand over cash, a solicitor did it for you. Then the letting agent places a tenant, handles the day-to-day, collects the rent, deals with maintenance. The money lands in your account every month. You get a statement. You could go your entire ownership of that property without ever visiting it. And plenty of investors do exactly that, including on some of ours. Now, does this suit everyone? If you genuinely enjoy the hands-on side, viewing properties, managing tenants, being on site, then remote investing might not be for you. And that's completely fine. But if you're a busy professional whose time is worth more spent on your career, your business or your family than driving up and down the motorway, then this is exactly how people like you build property portfolios without it becoming a second job. The whole point is that it runs without you. That's not a compromise. For most of our investors, that's the entire appeal. So that's how it's done. Area first, build the team, verify remotely, buy and manage through people you trust. It's not magic and it's not risky when it's done properly. It's just a system. If you're a busy professional who likes the idea of Yorkshire returns without the Yorkshire commute, drop Yorkshire in the comments and I'll send you a link to book a free discovery call. We'll talk through exactly what this could look like for you. Worst case, you walk away understanding remote investing properly. Best case, we build your team for you and go find your first deal. This is Kaylee, the Yorkshire Property Sourcer, helping you invest in property the right way. I'll see you in the next video.